It's the most coveted chart position of the year, the Christmas number one. The new track by Ed Sheeran and Elton John, the bookies' favourite this year, but the musical heavyweights are facing unlikely competition from the Strictly judge Craig Revel Horwood. Yes, Craig, releasing his first ever single. It's a duet with Rietta, one of the Strictly Live singers. It's called It's Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Sled away. You've worked all night, now it's time to play. Rudolph's ready to paint the town. Mr. Santa, go and get your best ball gown.
All the elves get dressed up to go to strut the stuff at the Christmas show. Gonna get marks out of 10 if they can keep off the eggnog again.
It's Christmas, Merry Christmas. Take my hand and come and dance with me. It's Christmas, Merry Christmas. We're gonna dance around the Christmas tree.
Isn't that catchy? Craig Revel Horwood is on the show. Good morning to you, Craig.
Good morning to you on
So
this
you-
bright and sunny morning here in London.
Well, it's always bright in Devon. I can't promise the sun, but here we are, number one contender. What about it?
I know, what about that? I know. And so when I heard that Ed Sheeran and Elton John were doing something, I thought, right, let's get in there, darling.
Which
And
is
give
brilliant
'em a run
because
for
this is
their
a
money.
first. Yes, because this is a first for you, isn't it? Going on record.
Oh, completely. Yeah, I'm not known as a recording artist in any way, shape, or form. Obviously, I'm known from Strictly Come Dancing, but I mean, of course, I had a career in the theatre for many, many years up until I was 30, and then I gave up dance and singing and everything to become a director choreographer, and concentrated really on that, a life off the stage, and then I joined Panto, of course, which I'm doing, at the Mayflower Theatre in Southampton, not far from you, really. And so got back into singing and stuff. And then Rietta came to see me, who I sing the single with, came to see me in Panto and said, "Oh, I want to write you a song." And she wrote me this fabulous song. And I said, "Well, why don't we do an album?" And I said, my dream would be to do a Christmas song. So we wrote that together and off we went. And
How
now we've released
lovely.
it. I just can't believe it.
And it's taking the mick out of yourself a bit as well, isn't it? Which is nice.
Of
That's
course
fun.
it is. Yeah, I mean, we wanted to do something, because last Christmas was dreadful, really. We could only have 6 people. And, there were all of the restrictions and everything. And it was just so nice to do something that's upbeat, didn't have any subliminal messaging, and just about, having eggnogs and dancing around a Christmas tree and having a bit of fun, and I love the 50s as an era, and especially for jiving and stuff. And that's why we sort of wrote that, around a jive. So it's a slow jive for any professionals out there that are listening.
I know that
Just
you've
that I
got...
do know the difference.
Yeah, of
But I
course
thought
you
I'd better
do.
make it easy for people. If they do want to dance, the last thing you want to do is have, a heart attack at the end.
No, we don't want that. You've played Miss Hannigan and Annie at the Theatre Royal in Plymouth, and I know you've got a new production, Strictly Ballroom, with Kevin Clifton, and that's coming to the Theatre Royal in January 2023. So you've
I
booked
know,
one
I
ahead in
cannot
that.
wait. Yeah, because that had been postponed for 2 years. I'm really super excited about that. Kevin Clifton's playing the lead in it, and it's going to be absolutely spectacular. I cannot wait to get it on its feet. And we start rehearsals for that in September next year. So it's a little way around the corner, but these, as we know, the years go very quickly, darling, and so do the months.
They
So,
do.
getting it on is going to be spectacular. I can't wait for people to see it.
Will you, Craig, get into the Christmas spirit, please, with Strictly now, and be a little more generous with your marking, especially to Dan?
Well,
Come on, Craig.
The funny thing is, Gordon, I will, only because the dancing now, I've got to say, is spectacular. We've got the people that we've got left are amazing. AJ, I absolutely love her. I think she's been brilliant throughout the entire series. Rose has been spectacular. Her and Giovanni, I mean, absolutely amazing. I love John and Johannes. Reese, a powerhouse as well. I mean, there is Dan, of course, who is a little lagging behind, but putting all effort into it, and I think a housewife favourite. So it's going to be largely, I think, down to the audience, because as judges, I think we're all marking sort of 8s, 9s, 10s, and everyone's pretty equal. So I think it really this year is going to be spectacularly down to the audience to decide who they really want, like they
Yeah.
do with the number one, Christmas single, if they like it. Download it, baby.
We like it. I'm going to be playing it again. It's so good to hear you on form and recovered from COVID as well, Craig.
Oh,
And
thank goodness. Yeah.
good luck with everything. And good luck with the Christmas number one. We're behind you. Thank you.
Oh, loving your work. Thanks, Gordon. Bye.
Bye-bye. Craig Revel Horwood. He's going to be more generous with his marking. Hey, you heard it here first. Brilliant.